Hi, this is Linda Gutierrez, your seasoned independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and today I'm going to be giving you the basic instructions on how to do, it's called a spinner card, and this is exactly why it's called that. As you can see, my image here of my bee is spinning back and forth. Isn't that fun? I could do this all day, but I won't, so let's go ahead and get started. All right. The first thing you want to do is you're going to be creating the main base for what the spinner is going to be on. And what I've done is I've cut the matting here at 5 1/4 by 4 inches, and then the image here with the honeycomb is cut at 5 inches by 3 3/4. Okay, now if you look up close, you'll notice that there's two different shades of the yellow here on my honeycomb. Let me show you how I did that before we go on with the main reason why we're here. Okay, I've taken my embossing folder. This is the honeycomb embossing folder, and the color that I'm using as my base is the So Saffron. The next thing I'm going to do is take in my Crush Curry Classic Stampin' Pad and my brayer. Okay, so let's bring our brayer in here. And then on the side that has the Stampin' Up! Logo on it, you're going to open this up, and we're going to take our brayer and ink it up really well and take it directly onto our embossing folder, just like this. Okay, and then you want to just go ahead and just fill in the whole thing. I'm not going to do the whole thing because I don't want my pad to get inked up, but once you've done that, you'll then take your piece of cardstock and lay it down just like that, close it up, and then you'll run it through your Big Shot, okay? And then again, that's how you'll be able to create the two different tones of yellow in here. All right, okay, let's go ahead and get started with learning how to do the spinner card. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my word window punch, and I'm going to punch starting at the center of this. Punch that out, and yes, it does go through the two pieces of cardstock. And then I'm going to just move this over. Now, the main thing you want to really make sure that you do is line up the punch out image along with the punch itself, as you can see right there. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and punch that out. And then we're going to take it over here to this side and do the same thing. Okay, again, making sure that these are lined up here. All right, so there we've got that, a nice long word window. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our image that we're going to use to be the spinner. And in this case, I'm going to be using the bee that is from my Backyard Basics stamp set. Okay, and this stamp set comes with, well, it doesn't come with, but it can come with if you buy the bundle, the Backyard Basics framelits. If you purchase the bundle, you will be able to save 15% over if you were to purchase them separately. So when you're ready to place your order, be sure you purchase the bundle. Okay, all right, so let's take our bee image. As you can see, I've stamped it and I've cut it out with my framelit. We're going to turn it around, and let's take our dimensional, and for this you're going to also need 2 pennies. So if you've ever wanted to get your 2 cents in worth, this is the time to do it. I'm just kidding. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to put our dimensional on the back of our image that we'll be spinning, and we'll take our penny and place it right on top of that, And this bee image is so perfect because look at how perfect that penny fits in there. All right, the next thing we're going to do is take another dimensional and place that right towards the middle of our penny. And then we'll take our base here and put that so that the dimensional is sticking through the punched image here. Okay, and then let's go ahead and take off the backing. We'll take our second penny and place that right on top of that. All right, and so that's how you're able to start the process of the spinner. But what you'll want to do is shake this because you'll see it kind of gets stuck and it doesn't quite spin the way it should. So just kind of shake your card up. And after you do that a few times, then it'll help to get the spinner going. There we go. Well, it'll work better once it's on the card or after we've shaken it up a little bit more here. There we go. Okay. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're now going to need to put this onto our base cardstock. And so here I've got my card that I'll be putting it onto. You want to use dimensionals for this. And so you're going to be really generous with your dimensionals and you're going to place this all over. Now, as you're going along the edge of where the window is, you want to make sure that you're not going to get too close to that open edge because otherwise your penny will get stuck. All right, so I've already pre-done this. So with the magic of television, here's one ready to go. And again, as you can see, I was very generous with my dimensionals. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and place this onto our main card base, just like that. And let's just shake this up a little bit more so we can get that spinning. There we go. Okay, it's a little bit slow right now, but as you shake it more, it eventually will start working better for you. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and finish decorating the rest of this card. I'm going to take my greeting here, and this greeting, the Feel Better Soon, is from the Express Yourself Hostess Only stamp set. And you can qualify for this set when you host a workshop, and you can also qualify for it if you purchase a minimum of $150 or more. So it's just one of the many hostess sets that are available. And I love this set because it has all of these great greetings that you can choose from. Okay, so let's go ahead, and I'm going to use my glue dots to put this on the front of my card, just like that. And then we're going to add our flower. And what I've done is I've taken my scallop punch, and for this particular one I used the 1 1/4 scallop punch. And then I've taken my paper snips and I just cut all the way around to create a flower. And then I've taken my 1/2 inch circle punch, punched that circle out and put it right here in the middle of my flower. Okay, and then so you can just kind of fluff this up a little bit to make it a little bit more dimensional. And speaking of dimensional, let me get my dimensions here again. And we're going to go ahead and put this on the back of our flower and then onto our card, just like that. Okay, now I want to dress it up just a little bit more. So the next thing I'm going to add to this is my rhinestone jewels, and this is the large size that we have available. So let's go ahead and put that right there in the middle of our flower. And as you can see, it just helps to dress that up even further. All right. Now, just one last thing that I had done to my card is I've taken my dazzling details and I put that on the wing of my bee. And let me go ahead and show you. I don't know how well it's going to show on camera, but I do have the dazzling details right here on the wings of my card. And this one, you can see I have "You Can Do It," because you know what? You can do it. Eventually, it does do it. Okay. So if you'd like to purchase any of the products that I've used today so you can make this card, please be sure to go to my blog at www.stampingyearround.com and click on the Shop Now button. Thank you for visiting, and we'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.